Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's find this, our comfortable seat. Yeah, good. Any chair will do as long as it's sturdy, fairly comfortable, and you can sit with a straight spine. So welcome to our Friday yoga. And today we're going to bring our awareness to the many, many things yoga is good for. And today we're going to focus a little bit on why it's so good for our metabolic system, our metabolism, right? And basically metabolism, really condensed down, is turning our food and what we consume into energy. And so we allow and help our body with that process when we squeeze and we twist and we move, right? And as we get a little bit older, most of us here are just a little bit older in a great way. We have aches and pains, and when we get injured or we have an ache or a pain, it's hard to move, right? And so the tendency is we don't move, and then that creates the lethargy and the metabolism. And one of the things that when we get our metabolism going, we actually suppress our appetite a little bit. So we tend to just eat better, and it's not a conscious thing. It's just like we just tend to want to eat something that's better for us, right? That can happen. So we're going to begin with our breathing, our pranayama. So sitting quietly, let's just shake off our morning. So just start with shaking. Shake the head, blink the eyes, just shake off whatever you grabbed onto today, this morning, and let it go. Right. Let's just be right here, right now, in this present moment. Forget about what's going on back there, what happened, forget about what might happen. Let's just be here. Good. And relax. All right, wiggling out the shoulders, wiggling out the body. And we're going to start with a couple of cleansing breaths and then tap into Ujjayi. So together we're going to practice this breath called Ujjayi breath, which can help to heat the body a little bit, which also helps with our metabolism, right? And also, along with helping metabolism, we're helping our endocrine system, that all those glands and that are regulating our hormonal system in our whole body. So all of this is good. So basically what Ujjayi is it's breathing slowly in and out of your nose with restricting your throat slightly. So just tightening your throat slightly. It's almost like, so we're going to practice a couple exhale breaths together. So we're going to take a nice big breath in and opening your lips slightly as if you have a mirror in front of you and you want to fog it up. You hear that? Yeah. Let's do that one more time. Relax. Take a breath in through the nose and exhale. Fog up that mirror. And now we're going to do that same feeling in the throat, but we're going to have our lips closed. Yeah, not tight, but just gently closed. So we're going to take a breath in. So you can hear the breath. Let's take a breath in. Close your eyes, close now. And just practice that Ujjayi, both in and exhaling with that slight restriction of the back of your throat. Just try it. Yeah. If it's frustrating you, just breathe in and out slowly. So this breath helps us to slow it, this Ujjayi helps us to slow our breath down. Yeah, so you hear that? It sounds like an ocean wave. And as you get that cadence, breathe in with Ujjayi. Then pause the breath at the top and then slowly breathe it out with Ujjayi. So just keep practicing about 3 more long, slow, deep breaths. Slow and pausing at the top. One more here. The bottom of the next breath, just go ahead and release your breath. This is a practice. If you're unfamiliar with it, just occasionally practice that ujjayi breath. It's the classic yoga breath, right? That ujjayi, it's called. Yeah, and again, it helps to warm the body, helps to start the fire, the agni building in our system, helping to burn the energy that we're not using. Yeah, so good for us. Slow the breath down, deepen the breath, so many benefits. Yeah, okay. So remaining with the eyes closed here, take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale the breath, drop your chin towards your chest. Keep your shoulders reaching back slightly. Yeah, I'm just starting to stretch the upper body. Good. And then on an inhale breath, slowly lift the chin and lift it up a little higher. So your head is back slightly. Good. Opening up our thymus and our thyroid, big endocrine, big metabolism gland. And then exhale, draw your chin back down to your chest. Yeah, you can use ujjayi through the whole practice, the whole hour. Actually, use ujjayi breath throughout your day, every day. And then inhale, lift the chin again. And this time, pause with the head lifted slightly and see if you can jut your low jaw forward or up, forward and up, like you're a bulldog, like you're pouting. And just feel that stretch. This is really nice for the throat. It's nice for that thyroid gland. Just getting some stimulation into the thyroid. And then relax your jaw back. Slowly bring your head just straight back forward. Good. So a nice tall spine. Just gently feel the top of your head reaching a little further up towards the ceiling. And then slowly and comfortably just start to flutter the eyes open. Good. Ah, yes. Really nice. Get that. Now let's just take our fingertips. And at any, this is something so easy to do, is you just start tapping your chest and out to your pec muscles. Because yeah, this metabolism and endocrine system is all about those lymph glands. And the reason why yoga is so good for that is because we do twisting and squeezing along with moving. And that just really stimulates that metabolism and endocrine system. So just, it should feel good, especially when we come out here. Like it feels really tender in there for me. Yeah, good. And then relax. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, just gently let your head rest over to the right. Good. And then inhale, come up and gently rest your head over to the left. You can close your eyes or keep them open, whatever you'd like. Yeah. Whatever you can do with your eyes closed safely and comfortably is so nice to do. It's the beauty of chair yoga. We can do a lot with our eyes closed. Inhale, lift that head back up. Take a breath in and exhale, relax and turn and bring your head over to the right. Just stretching the neck, how it feels really good. If it's too much, if it's uncomfortable, you've gone too far. And then inhale, bring it forward. And exhale, look over to the left. Stretching. And making just all of this feel nice, feel good. There's no way to do the right way or wrong way to do this. It just needs to feel good. Inhale, bring the head back forward. Good. All right. Relax the arms down and let's just roll the shoulders back. Almost like you're rowing a boat. If you want to add a little bit of oars to this shoulder stretch. It's like you're on a rowboat on a beautiful day, going across a lovely lake. And then head forward. Row, row, row your boat. Gently so you don't scream. And relax. Good. Relax the arms down now. Turn the palms out. Slowly float the arms out about halfway. So your arms are fairly heavy. See if you can relax your shoulders even though you're holding them up. And then bend the elbows and land your fingertips onto your shoulders. Good. And then we're going to make these little circles. And here you can maybe find that ujjayi breath, right? And as you inhale, come up. As you exhale, bring them down. Yeah, anytime you find yourself getting stressed or aggravated or angry or fearful or sad, any of those negative emotions, tap into your ujjayi. Reverse. Let's just do some circles slowly back. Good. Bring a smile to our face, the smile mudra, to click on those endorphins in the brain. And then come back to center. And then just like we're a little bird, beautiful bird. Just see what happens with your shoulders here. Again, no discomfort. We're just getting movement so that we can lubricate the joints in our body, shoulders particularly here. Yeah, good. Nice. And then relax the arms down. Good. And then just wiggle it out, shake off any tension that you might have built up. Good. Again, we're going to turn the palms out, draw the arms again out. This time we're going to bend the elbows as well. And we're going to interlace our hands behind our skull, behind our head. Good. And then stretch the elbows back. Feel your chest lift up. Even look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Yeah. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bring the gaze back forward, draw your elbows forward and see if you can touch your elbows to each other. Maybe the head goes down just a little bit, looking down. And then inhale, fan those elbows back out, lift the chest, look up. This is a really nice one for our upper body, our upper shoulders. And exhale, and bring the gaze, the head forward, and try to touch your elbows here. Yeah. And one more. Inhale, fan out. Maybe go a little bit further back with those elbows. Yeah, just lay your head into your hands. It should feel so nice. You could remember to do this just a couple times a day if you are doing a lot on your computer. This is so nice. It'll just energize you, and then bring those elbows together. Good. And then just in a relaxed way, draw the elbows out, unclasp your hands behind your head. Relax those shoulders as your arms just float down. Good. And roll it out. Good. Scooting a little forward in your chair here. Good. All right. So getting into our spine also gets tight. So we're going to just pump our shoulders up and down. This helps to recalibrate all of those vertebrae in our spine. Yeah. Good. And then relax. Nice. Good. And then bringing your hands onto your thighs. We're going to inhale as if there's a string on your chest. Lift the chest, lift the chin, slide your hands to the top of your thighs. Try to touch the elbows behind your back. Now, yeah, again, opening up that chest. All this is so good for those glands, right? Hormonal glands. And then exhale, slide your hands forward, drop your head, slide your hands maybe to the front of your knees. And round your back gently towards the back of your chair. Good. Press into your feet. Slowly bring the hands back up to the top of your thighs. Open the chest. Look up. Bring that smile back to your face. Even if you don't feel like smiling, it still clicks on in those feel-good hormones in our brain. And then slide your hands forward. Drop your head. And it also makes our face prettier, and it also uplifts people that are looking at you. Yeah, come back to neutral spine now. Good. All right, we're going to take our right leg and cross it over our left. We're going to take our right hand, we're going to bring the top of the hand just to the back of your sacrum, just resting right there. Relax the left arm down, coming into a little side bend for our spine. Turn the left palm out and inhale, reach the arm out and up. Again, relaxing that shoulder. If you have tight shoulders or surgery or injury, just bring it to where it's comfortable. Good. Take a big breath in here, tuck your belly button back. And then as you exhale, lean over to the right. Gently press that right hand, the top of that hand, into your low back there for support, right? But don't go too far where it's tweaking on your back. Yeah, and then maybe look, bring your gaze just slightly underneath that left arm. Find your breath, don't stop breathing. Big breath. Good, and then inhale, press into your standing left foot. Slowly float your body straight back up. Good, bring your hand into a fist and just rotate your fist. Relax your shoulder as your arm floats down. Good. I'm getting a lot of snap, crackling, and popping in this wrist. Needed it. Lots of air in my joints. Shake it out. Uncross. Good. Nice straight spine. Same thing on the other side. This time, left leg over right. That's not comfortable for you to cross at your thighs. You can always cross at your ankles whenever I cue that. Yeah. Remember on the other side. Okay, and then we're going to take that left hand behind you. If that's not comfortable on your shoulder, you can just hold on to the side of the chair. Good. And turn the right palm out. Inhale, slowly float that arm out to wherever it's comfortable. Spine nice and straight. If you do have straight hands, reach those fingertips up, get nice and long. And then exhale, press gently into your back with that left hand for support, or hold on to that chair and lean over to the left. So you're stretching long. It's not about how far over you go. It's about how long this whole left side or right side is. Yeah. And breathe. Ujjayi if you have, that's comfortable for you. And then press down into your right foot. Slowly bring that body back up. And then bring the hand into a fist and rotate that fist slowly. Relax the shoulder as your arm floats down. Good. And relax. Good. And uncross. All right, simple little twist here. We're going to take our hands to the right side, our right thigh here. Going to take a breath in and get a nice tall spine. Press into your feet. As you exhale, relax. Hold on to that thigh or the side of your chair. And at your waist and hips, turn your body over to the right. Yeah. And breathe. So anytime we're twisting, it helps us to discharge anger. When angry, just sit down and do some nice little twists. Breathe. Ujjayi breath. Try to draw that breath all the way down to your belly button. As you breathe in. And then as you exhale, relax the body, slowly bring the body back forward. Good. And we're going to just do that same thing. So wiggle out a little bit, any tension that you built up. Good. And then we're going to bring those hands to the left thigh. Breathe in, a nice tall spine, reach the top of your head slightly up towards the sky. Exhale, relax. And then press into the side of your thigh or hold onto the chair. Twist at your waist, not just your chest and your head, right? We want to really feel that twist at our waist and our hips. And breathe. And smile and enjoy. And just know that squeezing, when we're doing this squeezing, is really helping to release toxins. It also is helping to release hormones throughout our body. Yeah. And exhale, relax the body, slowly bring the body back forward. Yeah, good. And again, wiggle it out. So that's why it's so important to move our body however we can, whenever we can, even when we're injured or not feeling well or we're in pain somehow. Just finding these little, what we're doing now. It's just incredibly important. All right, so we're going to make our way to standing if you would like. Yeah, so you're going to slide your feet back. So even standing is a yoga pose, mindful yoga pose. Slide the heels back, Pitch the body forward, press into your feet to stand up. That will help you to take the pressure off of your joints when you use your whole body to move, right? Good. All right, so speaking of moving, we're just gonna move. Just kick, move, shake, rattle, roll, dance, sing, whatever you wanna do. Yeah, good. Maybe crossing side to side. Good. Just getting your body, I'm gonna just slide my chair out of the way. Just keep your chair in front of you here, we'll need it. Yeah, good. And then coming back to center. So standing in mountain pose. Also just standing is an important yoga pose. Feet are forward, feet are about hip width apart. That's about 2 of your fists to remind you. Yeah, or however it's comfortable. But looking down and making sure that the toes are not out. Sometimes that feels normal to us. And when we look down, we're like, whoa, yeah. So you want those toes forward unless that's uncomfortable on your hips, right? But when we have habits of even doing up to the side, that over time creates stress on joints. Yeah. So engage your kneecaps, lift them up. Good. Tuck your belly, the low belly in below your navel. Yeah. Take your tailbone and just draw it just slightly down towards the floor. Lift your shoulders up to stretch that spine. Roll your shoulders back and down. Relax the arms. Turn the palms forward. Just by turning the palms forward helps us to draw those shoulders back so we cannot create that rounding of the upper back that you see so many people, walking around with that round back here. And the body likes to be stacked with all the joints. Yeah. Tuck your chin back slightly. So the head's above the shoulders, shoulders above the hips, hips above the feet. Good. Here, there we go. Mountain pose. Good. Okay. So we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider apart, just slightly wider apart. We're going to just soften our knees. And we're going to rock the body side to side. So inhaling to one side and exhaling to the other. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And you can yell and scream the as loud as you want, especially if you're just alone in your house. And that's a great way to get rid of that anger and those negative feelings. Just it out. Little kids do that all the time. Good. And slowly make it your way back to center. Yeah, I have little nieces and nephews, and when they get really frustrated and angry, what do? That's what they do. We need to do that too. Okay, so coming into a side bend. So we're going to come to the side of our chair, the right side of your chair here, just so you have the back of your chair handy. And we're going to come into a little supported side bend here. So again, find that mountain pose with your body, right? Knees lifted. So we're not just dumping down into our joints. We want to use our muscles even when we're just standing. Engage those kneecaps, tailbone tucks down. Good. On an inhale breath, we're going to draw the arms forward and up. Take a nice big breath in, press into your feet, stretch up tall. Yeah. And on an exhale breath, we're going to lean over to the left. Good. And then we're going to take that left arm and you're just going to float it down to the back of your chair. Good. So here's some leverage here with this left hand. And take a breath in, and as you exhale, stretch longer and lean a little bit more over to the left. But just find this nice, beautiful stretch on the whole right side of your body. Belly button's tucking in to protect the back, and just let this feel good. You can look underneath that right arm if you'd like. That just by definition takes that right shoulder back. Find that breath. Yes. Maybe you slide your hand a little bit further to the other side of the back of your chair. Yeah. Just take this where it feels good. And then press into your feet. Slowly start to bring the body back up. Good. And then just relax that arm down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. Wiggle it out. Let's just take a little walk over to the other side of our chair. Do that same thing on the other side. So good for our spines to stretch them long. Good. All right. So again, feet that hip distance apart. Yeah. So many times just being aware. I've been really working on that when I stand at my sink, I'm finding that, you know, my weight's in either one leg or the other. And then I wonder why this hip is achy, you know? It's like I'm not standing with my joints stacked. So inhale, draw the arms forward and up. Good. And just get as long as you can. You can do this again with bent arms wherever they're comfortable on your shoulders. Now, if you're up top, stretch up tall, press into your feet. And then as you exhale, lean over to the right now. Good. Belly's tucked in. And then you can slowly drop that right arm down onto the chair. Yeah, just bringing your palm there and find your breath. Good. Big breath in, and as you exhale, maybe you slide a little bit further away on the back of the chair, that hand just sinking in. Maybe you look underneath that left arm slightly, unless that's not comfortable on your neck. And breathe for 2, for 1. Good. And then slowly bring the body back up. Good. And slowly relax that arm, just let it float down. Ah, good. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Relax the arms and pump those shoulders up and down. Again, recalibrating the spine, all of those vertebrae. Good. And relax. Nice. Okay. So let's come into a little bit of a wider stance here. Yeah. So we'll just come to the back of your chair here and come to a little bit wider stance. Good. And then you're going to turn your toes out to 2 and 10 o'clock. Again, I'm going to move my chair out of the way so you can see my legs. Good. And here it's sometimes nice to be able to stack our knees to scoot your heels a little bit further forward. Take your hands, gently guide your thighs back as you maybe bend the knees, just to where you are. So you're dropping your hips. Yeah, good. And then see if you can slide side to side. And if doing that is tweaking your knees, just don't do that. Just take big breaths and see if you can sink those hips down a little bit more. It's almost like you're going to sit on a stool in between your legs. Yeah, good. Your toes are pressing into the floor. Your pinky toes are involved as well. Yeah, good. Smile. And maybe you're going to bring your arms out into a T and bend the elbows, finding ourselves in goddess pose. So chest is lifted, hips are sinking. Good. And breathe. And again, if it feels good to you, you can slide side to side. That doesn't feel good on my knees, so I'm just going to stay stable and breathe for 3. Yeah, opening up the chest, opening up the hips, maybe even look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Smile, heart smiles, face smiles. And then exhale, relax the arms, just float them down onto your thighs. Press down into your toes big time, right? So take that stress off the knees, and as slow as you can, as you're pressing into your heels and your feet, slowly straighten the knees. And then bring left toes in, right toes in, and heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart. Shake it out. Across the body, side to side. Good. All right, I'm gonna do a little shake here, isolating each part of our body. So feel free to have your chair here stand off to the right of your chair if you want to get a little, if you'll need that to hold on to. But we're just gonna just shake our feet. And alternate shaking our feet, just the feet, and then the lower legs and the feet. Good, lower legs and the feet. And then your whole leg, feet, legs, shake. And then add your hips while you're still doing your legs. Yeah. And then add your whole center body. Good. And then start to shake your hands while your center body is shaking, just your hands. Not so much your arms. And now maybe the lower arms and the hands, not your upper arms yet. Good. And then your whole arms. And now you're shaking the whole arm. And then you add your shoulders in there. Yeah. And then add the head. Yeah. And then even blink the eyes. as you're shaking. Good. Nice. And then stop the head. And then stop the shoulders, just the arms. And now relax the arms, and the middle body and the legs are still going. And now just the hips. You have to think about it. Just the hips. Good. And we're done. Thank you for playing my game. All right. Nice work, everybody. Okay. So we're going to come now. We're going to do a little bit of stretching on the chair. So we're going to bring the chair off to the side because we're going to use the seat of the chair. We're going to stand to face the seat of our chair here. Yeah. Good. All right. So it's just coming into a little sun salutation here. I'm going to sink my chair out here so you can see me fully. Good. Okay, so facing the chair here, we're going to arms down alongside the body. On an inhale breath, float your arms out and up. Yes, just stretch up tall. And as you exhale, swan dive your arms out to the side. Get a little bit of a bend in your knees. Send your hips back. See if you can land your palms onto your chair. Yeah, and if that is too much on your back, you can bring your palms onto the back of your chair. So step a little forward, yeah, onto the back of your chair for your forward fold. Good. This is one version, good. And now with those knees still bent, we're gonna press into the feet, slowly float the hands up off the chair. Reach the arms out, stretch out and up. Bring the palms together. And exhale your hands to your heart. Very nice. Good. All right, we're going to add on to that a little bit. So drawing the arms out and up. Take a big breath in, even look up a little bit. And then exhale, turn the palms out, bend the knees, send the hips back, bring the hands to wherever they land. Yeah, good. Now take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, if it feels good to your body, you can drop the crown of your head down. Some of us can even bring our forearms onto the chair. I'm not going to cue that. And breathe, getting some oxygen to our brain. Good. And now press down into your feet. Keep your head down if it's down, or just looking at your chair. Having the crown down was too much. Good. And you're going to press into your feet, slowly float the body up, keep the head down. Once the shoulders come up, then the head, reach out and up, stretch up tall, bring the palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Very nice. One more, going to add on to that just a little bit. All right, arms down alongside the body. Inhale, draw the arms out and up. Good, look up, maybe even lean back slightly if that's available. Coming back up, exhale, turn the palms out, float the arms out and down, land them onto your chair here. Good. Now, we're gonna take a halfway lift here, so we're gonna straighten our knees. We're gonna reach the top of our head forward and our hips back. So we come into this perfect L shape, well, nothing's perfect. An L shape as much as possible, halfway left. So feel that nice stretch on the whole back, hamstring, calves, Achilles tendons. Yeah, and then soften the knees, drop the head if that's comfortable for you. Press down into your feet and slowly bring the body, roll it up. Draw the arms out and up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Very nice. Little sun salutation there. Okay, we're going to come into a nice twist using the seat of our chair here. Good. This is the beauty of the chair, is it really helps us to keep our back straight. Because it's hard to go all the way down to the floor for most of us, for many of us. For me, it is anyway. So we're going to start with stepping away from your chair just a little bit. Good. And you're going to take your right leg and you're going to bring it right in front of the left foot. Right? So you're on like a little tightrope here. Good. All right. So get your balance here. Yeah. And you can have it out to the side a little bit if right in line is a little bit too much. Good. And then we're going to take this left hand and we're going to let's bring our hands onto our hips. We're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to hinge at your hips, Bring the chest, leading with the chest, come forward and bring that left hand onto the chair. Good. Keeping that right hand onto your hip. You're going to start to look over to that, sorry for my back towards you, but we're going to look over to that, let's see, that's your left shoulder. Yeah, your right shoulder. Just come into a little twist. Opening your hips up, out to the right, and breathe. And if that's too much, you can just stay with your hand on your hip looking down. It's enough of a twist here on that right leg. Yeah, good, either one. And then exhale, slowly look back down to your chair. Bring both hands onto your chair now and just step that right foot next to the left. Send your hips back slightly, put a little bounce in your bend in your knees. Slowly reach the body up, reach out and up. Nice big mindful circles as we come up and hands to heart. Good. And now we're going to just do the other side. So now we're going to take your left foot in front of the right, find that tightrope. And again, if it's a little precarious for you, just take that left leg out, that left foot out a little bit, not quite on a complete line. Good. Hands on hips. Take a breath in and exhale. Send your hips back, little bend in the knees. Good. And now we're going to put this left hand onto the right hand onto the floor, onto the chair, or you can have it here on the back of your chair as well. Take your hand onto your hip. This is the left. Now I'm mirroring you. That's why I'm good. And then on an inhale breath, start to reach this left hip back as you look over to the left, just opening up. Reaching that left elbow back slightly to wherever it's comfortable on your body. Good. Spiral twist for our spine. And then relax that hip, the body back down. Look back down at your chair. Bring both hands onto your chair. Step that foot back. Yep, that left foot back. Little bend in the knee. Send your hips back and slowly press into your feet to roll up. Stretch the arms out, reach them up, 100%. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. And now, my favorite pose on the chair. So let's just wiggle it out, shake it out, anything that you've built up. Wiggle your hips, good. Do a little march. All this, so good for our metabolism. Yes, we're doing such a great job. Okay. So we're just going to come into cobra and down dog, a little dance here. So we can start right at the seat of right by the seat of our chair here. Good. And again, reach the arms out and up. Big breath in. As you exhale, you can either bring hands through heart center, or you can swan dive, sending the hips back. Bend in the knees. Land your hands onto your chair. Again, you can have your hands onto the back of your chair here. Good. Now we're going to just start to walk back a little bit and keep walking back until you find yourself in downward dog. So I need to slide my chair forward. I need a little more space back here. Okay. So here you are, bringing your hips all the way to the very back, and then just dropping your head, little bend in your knees, dropping your head between your arms. Really nice for our under armpits, all those lymph glands underneath your arms. Good. And now on an inhale breath, look up. Yes, bring your head back up and see if you can slide or just drop your hips, maybe your heels lift into a little cobra pose and look forward. Yeah. And if that's too much for you, just stay in wherever your hips go. Just reach them forward a little bit. Maybe you can come a little bit forward. Maybe you send your toes back and drop your hips even more. Just find your space, your spot. Press down into your chair. Make sure that your chair is not going to slide forward. Good. And then exhale. Just come back into a version of down dog again, dropping your head. Yeah. And then again, drop your hips forward. Maybe you come up onto your toes, the balls of your feet. And exhale, reach those hips back. Good. And one more. Drop your hips. Yeah, if you're on the back of your chair, your hips are just reaching forward slightly. Yeah, and then come back to your down dog. Good. And a couple breaths here. And then slowly start to move your feet one at a time. Yeah, until you come back to your chair, put a little bend in your knees, press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. Reach your arms out and up, palms together, hands come to heart center. Good. And maybe just close your eyes here if it's available to you. Maybe just lay your hands onto your heart. And just you can feel the heartbeat. Just let your body come back to homeostasis. And relax. Good. One of the big benefits of yoga too is, and then bring yourself back to your chair, the back of your chair here. Good. All right. One of the nice things about yoga is there's some challenge and then rest and challenge and rest. That's also really great for our clicking on our metabolic system. Good. Okay. So coming into a little camel pose here. So we're just standing behind our chair. You can have your fingers here or not, but we're just going to take our hands and we're just going to glide them back, just like airplane wings. Yeah, feel that nice stretch in your chest, shoulders back. Again, you can lift your chin. Big breath in and exhale it out. Now, a couple options with the arms. You can either take your hands, I'm going to take this out of the way, and you can bring the palms of your hands to the back of your sacrum. Or you can interlace your hands behind you and just relax your arms down if this feels like too much. Or we're gonna just do this a form of what's called camel pose. And floor yoga, we do it on our knees here, standing. I like it standing actually. Yeah, good. So basically feet forward, good. And then we're gonna lift the chest, lift the chin slightly. Good. And take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, maybe you stretch the hips forward. So reach the belly button forward, reach the shoulders back, lift the chest, maybe look up a little higher. Yeah, and just find what's comfortable for you, opening up the whole front of your body. And breathe, find that Ujjayi breath. Big breath here. Each time you exhale, maybe your hips come a little bit further forward, maybe not. Those palms, if you have the palms on your sacrum, that's supporting your back. And on an inhale breath, just slowly come out, slide your hips back, bring your gaze back forward, and just melt your hands down your back. They were on your sacrum. And if they were clasped, so just unclasp your hands. Good. Shake it out. Just a nice, gentle shake here. Maybe move the shoulders and the hips. Good. All right. Bringing the feet a little bit wider apart. Good. Bringing your hands onto your hips now. Well, let's just do some nice hip circles. Yes, as if we're just making little tiny circles, or if you want more, maybe a little bit bigger circles. Again, just rolling these hip joints into the hip sockets in a safe, comfortable way. And then reverse and go the opposite direction. Ah, good. Nice. And then coming back to center here. Good. And this is coming into some little chair squats. For those that were there Tuesday, we did this. It's just a nice way, again, to get the heart rate up, the metabolism going in a really safe way. We don't have to go running 3 miles, right? Which is great if you can do that. So we're gonna, on an inhale breath, we're gonna bring our palms forward. They're facing each other, hands up. And exhale, just sit back down into a little stool behind you, a pretend stool. Yeah. Take a big breath in, exhale it out. Good. Big breath in, exhale it out, relax the arms down. Good. And then slowly press into your feet to come up. Straighten the knees. Good. And now we're gonna simultaneously, as we inhale, we're gonna bring our arms forward and sit into our chair. And exhale, stand. And inhale, sit back. And exhale, stand. And inhale. We're really sending the hips back. The knees automatically just bend there. Yes, back. And one more, inhale forward and pause here. And breathe. So the toes are pressing into the floor, right? Tailbones tucking down. Maybe the arms come up slightly if that's available to you. Maybe you look up between the hands and breathe and bring that smile to your face. Yes, really clicking on that metabolism there. Basically, our metabolic system just helps to create energy from what we consume, our food and our water. And then exhale, relax the arms, hands, put them on your thighs. Look down at the floor, press into your toes, and ever so slowly bring yourself out of that pose. Ah, good. Wiggle it out. Let's cross our hands onto our chest again, but the opposite hand on top. And if it's available to you, close your eyes and feel that heartbeat, right? That can get that metabolic rate really going, and it doesn't take much. It's that little chair pose, getting those thighs working. And then relax the arms down. Good. And let's make our way back to our chair here for nice hip opening and a little more twisting. Good. All right. So coming into a seated, so scoot it a little bit forward in your chair here. Good. Nice tall spine again. Just feel how nice your spine can be tall when you're sitting in a chair. Yeah, good. And then we're going to, on an inhale breath, bring the arms forward and up. Good. Now keeping the arms where they are, maybe as close to your ears as possible if that's comfortable. You're going to tug your belly button, that area between your navel and your pubic bone here. We're going to draw that back towards your spine. And then you're going to reach up and reach forward and just bring your body as far forward as you can with your arms still next to your head. When your arms start to drop, you've gone too far. So it may not be very far, just this little extended forward fold. Good. And then press into your feet and come back up. Good. And then exhale, just bring your hands into cactus pose. Good. Right here. And spread your fingers wide and bring them into a fist. And spread your fingers as wide as you can. Feel all that skin between your fingers stretch. And then hands into fists. And one more, stretch wide and hands into fists. And then relax the arms, relax the hands, and just float them down. Good. And roll them out. All right. Nice work, everybody. All right, so we're going to take our hands, make a little sling for the back of our right knee, and then sit back up so that elbows get straight. On an inhale breath, hug your thigh into your belly. Let's just do a couple circles here. In one direction, good, and other direction. Good. Whoa, I'm getting a lot of snap, crackling, and popping today. I don't know if you are. Good. If it's available to you to bring that ankle or that lower leg onto this left leg, that's an option here, or let's just, you'll cross at your ankles here. So we're going to go into this little forward fold here with either leg up here, if that's comfortable on your right hip, right? And then lift that right toe up a little bit if you're up here, or you can just lay the outside of your shoe right on top of that right foot, that left, yeah, or on top of the left shoe. Yeah, or cross fully over your ankles. You pick whichever you want on your body. Good. And again, we're going to inhale now and lift the arms up, forward and up. Good. Again, you can be in cactus pose here, or you can have your hands wherever they're comfortable. But try to keep the arms about in line with the ears, and then start to just hinge at your hips and start to just fall forward. Again, when your arms start to come forward, you've gone too far. Right? So just come as far forward as you can. Feel that nice stretch. hopefully in your right hip, belly's tucked in. If this is too much on your back, you come up a little bit. Yeah, take care of yourself and breathe. 2, and for 1, and relax. Slowly float the arms back down. So just having that upper body weight in those arms, I think really helps us to get into hinging. Good. All right, so just drawing that leg now across, if that's comfortable for you to cross, or cross at your ankles, coming into eagle pose. This is a big pose for the metabolic rate system, right? Good. So either here or here. Good. And then we're just going to bring our arms out to either side. Palms are going to come forward. We're going to slowly draw the arms forward, relax the arms, and we're just going to cross them and bring them to our shoulders here. So you have that left arm on top, the right arm below, hopefully. Yes, right leg crossed over. Good. So you're going to either stay right here with your arms. If you wanted to come and you can crawl your fingers as far back onto your shoulder blades. Yeah, and you feel that nice squeezing underneath those lymph glands underneath your arms. Good. If you want to bring the fingertips up, coming into full eagle arms, or even bringing fingers into palm, that's just an option here. So wherever you are at. Good. Now, so take a big breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to start to draw your elbows forward as you hinge at your hips. And then just slowly drop the head forward, coming into sleeping eagle. Belly buttons tucking in. Good. And you're breathing. Good. And continue to breathe. Maybe that Ujjayi breath. Good. And now take a breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze everything. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your arms together. Squeeze your face. Feel those pelvic floor muscles engage on your chair. We'll try to lift them up off your chair. Engaging those pelvic floor muscles, little kegels. And continue to breathe. Don't forget to breathe and squeeze. Breathe and squeeze. Good. And then press, relax everything now. Relax, relax, relax. Press down into that standing right or your left foot. Slowly bring the body back up. Start to lift the elbows back up a little higher as you just slowly and gracefully uncross your arms. Good. And then slowly relax the shoulders as the arms float down. Good. Nice. And uncross. Ha. Wiggle out, just gently wiggle out the body for any tension. Maybe do teeny tiny little twists here. Just relax the back muscles. We're going to go over to the other side now. So clasping behind this left knee now. Good. On an inhale breath, hug that thigh into your belly. Do a couple nice, slow, mindful circles with that ankle. Opposite direction. Toe can be on the floor here, just wiggling the ankle. Good. Foot here again, either across here, if that's comfortable for you, or foot on top of the shoelaces of the right foot now, or crossed over. You decide. Yeah, good. If you have the leg up here, maybe lifting this left toe up. You start to feel a stretch in your left hip. Good. Relax the arms down. Let's just draw them out and up. So stretch the spine nice and tall. Keeping the arms again in line with your ears. Tug that belly back, that low belly, between the navel and the pelvis. Yeah, and then just start to lean forward, keeping those arms back. So you're just gonna come forward just a little bit. Yeah, and breathe. Feeling a nice opening now in that left hip. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, float the arms down. Nice. And now just crossing. You can leave your leg here to go into eagle pose. You can cross over, or you can cross at ankles. You decide on your body today. Good. And then stretch the arms out, just float them out, palms forward. This time, we want this right arm above the left, right? Right arm on top. Crawl your hands back. So just the opposite arm is on top. Good. And again, remaining right here, lifting the elbows up, or you can bring the backs of the hands together or fingers into the palm if you have full eagle arms in your practice. Take a breath in, nice tall spine. As you exhale, start to reach the elbows forward, hinge at your hips, and slowly look down towards the floor. Now coming into sleeping eagle. Good. And then take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, gently press your legs together. Squeeze your arms together. You can relax your elbows down now onto your chest and squeeze. Good. And take big breaths. Maybe engage those pelvic floor muscles up towards the sky. And breathe. Keep breathing. Squeezing. Breathing. And on your next exhale breath, relax. Press down into your standing foot. Slowly float the body back up. Start to lift the elbows up as the arms start to uncross. And slowly and gracefully, just like a beautiful flower blooming in slow motion. And draw the arms down. Really nice work, everyone. And uncross your legs. Relax the arms down alongside the body. Press down into your foot and gently reach your shoulders up. Yeah, very gently. And relax them down. Good. Glide your arms back. Grab onto the back of your chair. Good. Wherever you can. Take a breath in. Feel that heart smile and open. A smile on your face. As you exhale, just lean the body forward. Relax the head forward. Just come into a nice back stretch here. Yeah. Good. Good, good. And then on an inhale breath, slowly bring your head up, body up. Good. Let go of what you're holding on to, both mentally and physically. Yes, good. Lean forward slightly. We're going to come into final relaxation pose here. So scooting your hips all the way to the very back of your chair. If you feel like you want to lay down on the floor in Shavasana, that's an option too. Good. We're going to put the palms up, take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, float your eyes closed. Coming into final relaxation pose now. And we're going to end how we began with our breath. So we're just going to tap into that Ujjayi breath. Take 3 long, deep breaths, pausing the breath at the top. Breathe out as long as you can. Taking those breaths as slow as you can. And as you're breathing out through your nose slowly, just feel the body begin to relax even more. One more. Now relax the breath. Relax the body. Palms can remain up or down, whatever feels best on your body. Your awareness to the sounds around you. Yes, there might be a dog barking or traffic or a lawnmower. Maybe closer in, sounds in your home. The motor running, the air conditioning. Whatever it is, the music. Just be in harmony with all of the sounds around you. Just relax and let go. 'Let them be. 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 'Let And just for this next minute or two, just be here. Toes soften, feet, legs, hips, belly, chest, shoulders, arms, hands. Feel the back relax. Feel your eyeballs rolling back into the eye sockets. A smile on your face. Whole body's relaxed now. Let go of all of your efforts and simply relax. Just be in the moment, complete stillness. Enjoy this moment. If your mind begins to wander, just let it expand. Let your mind just be. Thoughts come and go. Just imagine all the work that you did in your asana practice settling into your body, allowing your body to work perfectly. Relax all of your efforts now. And bring your awareness to how you feel. Notice if the little smile left your face and bring it back. And feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. And if you wish to slowly make your way out and back into the space, begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Slowly bringing your awareness back into the space, but remaining relaxed. You're laying down, bend your knees, roll over onto one side. You're sitting, just rock your body side to side, nice and gently. And we're going to all meet seated back to center, bringing our hands into Anjali Mudra. Bring your palms together, rest your thumbs onto your heart. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, relax the body one more time. Bow your forehead gently towards your fingertips. And closing practice today with this. The goal is in each moment, not only the end result. That end result is just another moment, which is every bit as good as all of the other moments. Yeah, being in the present moments is just as good as the end result moment. When you feel ready and complete and at your own speed, Just gently begin to flutter the eyes open. Let the light in slowly, gently lifting your head. Thank you all for being here and taking care of yourself on this beautiful day. Have a lovely day. Namaste.